Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm doing something very special and fun. Spoiler alert. Stick around. Okay, so we're still all in quarantine. We're still all in quarantine, but did you realize that we are halfway to Halloween? Halfway to Halloween, so what better thing to do during Quarantine-O-Ween, halfway to Halloween, than to do a halfway makeup look. So today I'm going to do a little Freddy Krueger situation on half of my face to celebrate, because why not? So you guys know all about my skin struggles and this patchiness, this blotchiness. I've got some freaking rogue zits going on, whatever. Okay, so I have been having some skin issues, right? And it got me thinking about one of my favorite horror movie characters, Freddy Krueger. He has some slight skin issues as well.
What's with kids today, huh? No respect.
So I thought that'd be a great makeup to do today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna halfway to Halloween my face. So I am gonna cover my brow, even though it's very light, you know, just to make sure it's as creepy as can be. So I just have a regular Elmer's glue stick, the purple one. All right, so my brow is in goblin mode. I'm gonna moisturize using my Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I should be doing the Freddy makeup on this side because look at that freaking zit. Jeez. Hopefully I'm bright enough. I have my lights kind of turned down low today. Why? I don't know. Just trying that on for size. All right, let's just do some CC cream. So this part of the makeup isn't maybe the most exciting. This is just the regular beauty part. Let's go a little bit glam today, shall we? Ooh, there's a big old blob of eyelash glue stuck in my lashes. You guys see it? I'm sorry, this is just not very exciting. It's just regular, pretty makeup. Look at all those chins. Does anybody else feel themselves expanding while they're stuck at home? Eating all the foods? All right, I need an eyebrow. Eyebrow! Eyebrow! Look at the difference. Wow, me with the face on? Natural me. I'm trying to decide if I want this eye to be like super bold or what. What do you think? Know that I'm going to be using a lot of like reds over here, so I was trying to be in the family. Does that make sense at all? No. All right, when in doubt, red smoky eye, I guess. Yeah, I want a little bit of a halo, I think, so let's do this. Take a little black liner. Wow, that eyeshadow could not be muddier. All right, I'm going for a very tarantula, spiky look. Let me get a little bit more blush and then I might be ready to move on to messing up the rest of my face. Okay, so now that we have this side of the beauty reasonably finished, let's move on to the fun stuff. Okay, so I've already covered up this eyebrow with a little bit of glue stick. Nothing too crazy because my eyebrow's already clear, but I'm just gonna press some powder into it to set that glue. Yeah, it's not perfectly smooth, but this is what we're working with. Okay, so the best part about this makeup look, this halfway to Halloween, Quarantine-O-Ween, whatever you want to call it. I'm not using any special effects makeup. No body paint, nothing, no latex, Nothing crazy, just eyeshadows, blushes, lip liners, lipsticks. These are all things that you have if you wanted to give it a try yourself. First, I have my little reference photo. Where did it go? Oh, Freddy. He's so handsome. So I'm going to use this reference photo to help me lay down some of the scarring on Freddy's face, and I'm just going to use a dark red lip liner. Any old lip liner will do. I don't really have anything on this face except for moisturizer, and it's just been sitting there soaking in. The more discolored and yucky my skin looks, the better it is for this look, so let's just go with it. Ooh, I need to change my battery. Hang on. Okay, so when you're drawing Freddy's scars, they're just kind of like, imagine tiny little stakes. You know what I mean? They're like weird lumpy triangles. I kind of drew like South America a bunch of times. Does that make sense? Now we're starting the shading. So we're just gonna build that color. So I am going to start with paler colors and then build up from there. So I don't want to soften these edges too much. I want them to be harsh and stark and scary. But what I will do is just kind of color in all of the little tiny, they're not tiny, they're pretty big. Color in these areas that I've created with some blush. So I'm using like a, you know, a deeper toned, more brownie type of blush. So I'm gonna start up here. This brush might be a little big. Yeah. So you don't have to be too precious about the shading, because that's the great thing about burns, is that they're pretty random. They don't follow any real pattern. I am gonna try to create like an angry brow around my brow and sort of follow the contours of my nose and such, just to make it a little bit more Freddy-ish. Oh, I forgot to do my ear. Let's put some scars on this ear, you guys. You know, I don't even think Freddy has ears. I think they're burned off. Almost forgot. How silly of me. That is gonna be super fun to wash off later. I'm gonna leave my little earring. Cause that's Freddy Krueger-ish. Trying to give my nose that Freddy Krueger snarly nostril. The first pass of the shadow is gonna be the most tedious, I feel like. Because I'm just trying to like map it out. Get scary. Get scarry. You know what I'm saying? Ooh! I am scary. Okay, Okay, now that I have done one pass of just blush, and this is the color that I'm using. It's like a brick. It's a brick color. So now I'm gonna go back through and lay down some bright, bright reds, and I'm gonna use this color Mexicana from the Melt Cosmetics Amor Eterno Vida palette. I'm gonna use that same brush. That red is super duper pigmented, so it's already pretty red. And when you're laying down these squiggles, they're just squiggles. You're just squiggling. And you don't have to worry about being like anatomically correct. I don't know what's under this face. I feel like the blush that I used is already pretty red, so I might not need to do too much of this. Man, this is where my little goblin lashes are really coming in handy, huh? Can't see them. It's looking pretty burny. So far I've only used that brick red color and the bright red color, and now I'm gonna go through with black very lightly. So we're gonna deepen these a little bit more. So I have my small little brush here. I'm just kind of tapping my brush, like pressing my brush onto the color. Press. I mean, really, the more uneven your shadow is, the more dimension it's gonna give all these burns. So don't worry about it being perfect. Probably didn't need to cover my eyebrows, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, I think that's all pretty dark. I feel like I want to bring a little bit more light back into it. So I'm just gonna run my little brush lightly, and I just want to hit the burn marks on the inside where I see a little bit lighter of a color. Yeah, and just kind of bring that out a little bit. You don't have to do this on all of the burns, but it would be good to just, you know, bring that dimension back a little bit if it got a little too dark. Now with an even smaller pencil brush and that stick foundation, I'm just gonna kind of load it up on this little brush. And I wanna bring some dimension and highlights to the areas of the skin that are not burned away. Wanna make it appear like it's raised more than it is. Does that make sense? We are creating highlights. That's the word that I could not find earlier. think we're there, but what are we missing? Some glitter? Yeah, problem solved. Oh my goodness, lips. That's what we're missing. So, I think we should do a dark red lip. I think we have it. Let me get the rest of my accessories and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. Halfway Freddy, halfway me. I am realizing that I do not have a fedora. We have the glove, we have this Krueger-esque top, but I don't have a fedora. My lady. I was gonna order one, but did you know that we're in a quarantine? It's not essential. I wasn't gonna get it until like May. So we are halfway in the calendar year to Halloween. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully all of the craziness that's going on in the world right now will be contained so we can get our trick or treat, so we can get our Halloween, so we can get our fun day of frolic and mischief. But in the meantime, here I am, halfway to Halloween. So I know that there wasn't a whole lot of chit chat in this video, but I had to concentrate, okay? All of the products that I used in today's makeup look will be down in the description box in case you're interested. It's all regular cosmetics, there's no special effects here, it's just color. This glove is huge. It's huge and it's intense, man. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you so much for hanging out today and for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this one, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel before you leave today. I upload new videos here on YouTube every Thursday, and you can follow me on the other social channels. I think that is it for now, dreamers. I'll catch you next week in next week's video. Bye! Oh God, I cannot see anything. Hang on. This looks terrible. This video I'm doing. What? Shut up. Wow, the amount of fallout on my face right now is offensive. How many times am I gonna say halfway in this video? Why not? Just jack it up more. Almost done. Good grief. Okay, I gotta shut that window. Shut the fuck up. You guys, are we in uncertain times or are we not in uncertain times? I don't know. Nobody seems to be talking about it.